Hello, Taurus. This is your monthly reading for June 2020. I decided to do a special Venus retrograde reading. We are in retrograde until June 25th, so you may find that someone from your past comes back into your life and they may want something romantic with you. You may find that an ex tries to come back into your life. If you are in a relationship, that may be coming to an end for some of you. And for others, maybe you are trying to move into a new cycle within that relationship. So let's get started. So your first question here is, what desire is waiting to come to the surface? Okay, we've got the moon card. And the moon is a card of the unknown. It's whenever I see the moon, I think about the things that I don't know about yet, that I'm, maybe I'm not yet supposed to know about, but if you do the work that you're supposed to do, like the shadow work that you're supposed to do, then you can become enlightened. So it's almost like you are willing and ready to do the work necessary to become better, become the better version of your own self. The second question is, how can I redefine pleasure? All right, Spirit, how can Taurus redefine pleasure? Okay, wow. Taurus, you've got the Tower card here as to how you could redefine pleasure. To me, that is saying that, and also this is another major arcana card. We just had a major arcana, now we have another one. So it seems to me as though this Venus retrograde may be a big deal for your sign. Especially with the Tower here, it's almost as if you need a complete restructuring, and a complete going within to figure out what it is exactly that makes you happy. Like, you really need to there's something that's making you extremely unhappy and you need to let it go. Or perhaps there is something that is happening or is going to happen it's going to be a Tower moment. Maybe something is going to just fall apart, but it's going to make way for something new and most likely better for you. This would also be a signal of your awakening. And when you start to awaken, you start to find or seek out, or the things that make you happy, they start to be drawn to you. So I don't see this Tower as a bad card for redefining your pleasure. I see this as an amazing card for redefining your pleasure, because this means that you're really going to put that work in. That's why that moon card is there, because there's some serious digging and some serious work that you need to do. And the universe is like, hey, it's time. Don't make me push you to do it. Just do it. Because the universe will do that. The third question is, what definition of happiness no longer serves me? What definition of happiness no longer serves Taurians? All right. The Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is like, it's coming to the end of something, but Wands, it's all about carrying a burden, right? And when you get to the Nine of Wands, it's almost like you're really tired and you're just really trying really hard to just hold on because you're almost there, And I think that you're just tired of fighting for your own happiness. It's time for that happiness to just flow to you, instead of you always working so hard to make the happiness happen. That's what the Tower is about. The Tower is about your realization that, like, you're putting in way too much work into being happy. Being happy is supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be natural. It's not supposed to be work. Yeah. So the fourth question is, how can I develop more closeness in relationships? That flipped right over. We've got the Hanged Man. Okay, the Hanged Man. And you know what else flipped over at the same time with it? So I'm going to take it. And the Lovers, the Hanged Man and the Lovers. So this is more major arcana cards here. The Hanged Man, that is the Virgo card. The Lovers is a Gemini card. The Moon is the Pisces card. So take that as that resonates. I'm just throwing out the signs there. But when you've got the Hanged Man and the Lovers together, that's almost as if how can I develop more closeness in relationships? You need to take some time and step back and get a new perspective on what love is to you, because it seems like right now what you're seeing, what love is, it's not really your true definition of it. It's what you might think is your definition of love, but you've got some shadow work to do, right? In order to turn that around. And with all these major arcana cards here, this is like the universe is yelling at you through me and saying, you have some serious shadow work to do when it comes to love. And with Venus in retrograde, now is the time to do that work. It's Gemini season. This is the Gemini card, right? Gemini season. It's time to go within during this season, right? And really make some changes. I think you need to go within and love yourself, and stop trying to please everybody else around you and make them happy. Make you happy, okay? Make you happy, not everybody else. You can make them happy, but it seems as though you're focused way more on making others happy than yourself, and you really have to wake up to the fact that it's time. It's your time. It's not anybody else around you's time. You don't have to take care of everybody else around you. You have to take care of you. That's what Spirit says. Spirit is yelling at you in a good way. They're like, listen to me. Hello, you right there. You. Listen to me. Love yourself. I make that happen. All right. So now I'm going to do your past, present, and future reading for love. So Spirit, what's been going on in the recent past with Taurus in regards to love? What do we have here? We have the Seven of Swords. There's been some sort of a deception here. I will clarify that because it can go a few different ways there. Sometimes people don't truly express how they feel, and that's what that means when there's a deception. They don't want to say how they feel about things. And then you don't know what they feel, and you just make assumptions. Don't do that. In the present, whoop, that fell right down. We've got the Empress. We got the Empress. The Empress here, let's see. And I'm just going to say this. I know a Taurus who has a baby belly right now. Hello, Taurus with a baby belly, if you watch this. I love you. So I think it's just funny that this Empress showed up, because the Empress in this deck, she's got a baby belly right there. So the Empress is all about giving birth to new things, literal birth, or new ideas, new thoughts. You know, right now is a time where you personally are fertile with potential, so much love potential. And I really think this is loving your own self, really do. Let's go to the near future, and Spirit, please, let's find out some information about Taurus love in the near future. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I like the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, so more major arcanas, right? More major arcanas. The Empress is a major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. Let's go back to the recent past and clarify this Seven of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify this Seven of Swords for me, please. All right, we've got the Seven of Wands. Oh, wow. I'm just a little blown away that it's two sevens. It's almost like somebody has been uh, defending their defending the fact that they're hiding what they feel. Okay? Like, no, no, no. I don't feel that way. Or maybe they're not even saying how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just not even saying how they feel. They're just hiding what they really feel about you. Let me get one more card to go with this. One more card to go with this. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is somebody, somebody that you are, you could be friends with already. Someone that you know, and like, you have a friendly relationship with them. Like, maybe they've given you things, maybe you've given them things. Like, I don't know. There's like a gift giving element to this. But despite the fact that there is a gift giving and a giving and a receiving element to this relationship, friendship situation, there is just still that denial that there's anything more than that. Okay. And you know what? If you're interested in somebody and they're denying anything, then just whatever. Somebody will come along that won't deny. So do you, boo. I might sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, it happened. All right. So in the in the present, we've got the Empress. Let's clarify the Empress in the present. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like the birth of new ideas in reference to your abundance, in reference to your monies. Okay, let's get one more card to go with this. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands could be this person that you're dealing with, which is could be a fire sign. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you know this person through work because that's that pentacle there. But there's passion in this. This person, I almost feel like this person wants to fuck you. That's what I feel like. And maybe they've thought about like knocking you up. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this current spread here. I don't know. It's like the intuition has like fine-tuned itself. It's very funny. So in the near future here, we've got this Wheel of Fortune. And whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune, I always say, like, if you don't take a chance, then you don't know if you're going to fail or if you're going to succeed. So you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So the Wheel of Fortune, to me, it could go either way, but the world still keeps turning whether or not you take a chance. So that's up to you on how you want to operate. All right, so the Five of Wands just came up. Let me get one more card. Oh, why am I so stuffy? Five of Wands. Five of Wands is my Hunger Games card. That to me says you could have competition, or maybe you feel that this person has options. It could be, that could be a complication in your connection with this person. And then the other card that came up is the Hermit. So yeah, it's almost like you need to go within to figure out what it is that you want, because either you have several options or that you feel that this other person has options. So you have to figure out if you want to take that chance. And yeah, it's really, really up to you. That's why the Hermit is there, to go within and shed some light on what it is that you want for yourself. Because to me, this looks as though maybe you do have feelings for a certain person, but I feel as though there are other people and that you have several options. So I hope this helped, Taurus. Have a great day.